Here we see Flacco again in the shotgun. This is the third play of the game, second passing play of the game, and it's 3rd down and 9. This goes down as a sack, but it is completely on Joe, not on his protection. So this is 3rd and 9, beginning of the game. Really want to get off to a good start. I want you to keep your eye on Snead, right in the middle of the field. He's pretty open. Joe seems to be looking that way, but I think he's probably waiting on a deep route. Watch it in slow motion here. Look how open he is, man. Ball's got to be out right there. That's an easy completion, and that's a drive starter. Easy first down. Easy first down. He's got to see that. I'm not sure why he doesn't see that right away, right there. Then he gets, you see Lewis one-on-one here with Geno Atkins, right? Lewis gets a bad rap on this. Pretty good, holds up pretty good. Eventually, Atkins, he's got him, but Atkins sees him slip out. That is Flacco. And he just kind of separates, disengages from Lewis, runs him down, and it's a sack. But again, you've got that middle of the field wide open, wide open. This is the first series. I know I keep saying this is the first or this is the 3rd down and 9, but man, you're on the road. This is championship football time here. There's no reason for this to be a sack. This play is really a mess, and the more you watch it, the more you realize Joe has more than a little to do with being sacked. Looks really like Stanley gets beaten desperately off the ball by a rookie. But we'll explain that, what happened there. Joe's going to try to run this run-pass option, or RPO, if you like acronyms, and keeps it, doesn't give the ball to Alex. Now let's watch just for a second what would have happened had he handed it to Alex. You see Nick Boyle here is the lead block, and he just blows this mic up in the hole. Just a great block. Hurst and Yonda do their job. They're turning and sealing their guys so that that B gap is clear. And it looks like this guy could have shed Skura, but as you watch the back who doesn't have the ball, this guy falls down. So it looks like Collins could have done some damage if Flacco would have given him the ball. If this is a run-pass option as called in the huddle, the offensive line is going to always block as if it's a run. Joe, if he keeps it, has, for that reason, he's got to get the ball out quickly. Because these guys are turning the defender that they're on and sealing them to one side, our offensive line is no longer in between Joe and the defender. He's got to know that. And he's got to have a good reason for keeping the ball. I'm trying to figure out what the reason is here. You see Moore here run this slant. Really nice, actually a nice move by Moore to get clean. He's clean right there. Joe's got to hit him. He's got to get the ball out quick. He's got plenty of opportunity there. And he stalls. He stalls. The other thing, I really wonder if this was a play call, that it was indeed an option. You don't see either of these guys running a route. Both of them are operating under the presumption that they are to block here. Neither one of them gives a second thought to running a route. So either they're both wrong or Joe's wrong. Now, back to Stanley. Stanley's job is to turn and seal this outside defender, which he does. Now, I'd like to see him drive him a little bit. Yeah, but if this is a give, that guy's not getting in on the play. Stanley's done his job. And because of that, that's what we're talking about. Joe, it's an incumbent upon him to get that ball out, particularly when he sees a guy open. He does not. Finally gives up on that route for some reason. He looks over, and guys are blocking. And then he's done. And you see that there's just a mad dash for him. Everybody's for the most part, is free in terms of the Bengals defense. So I'd be curious to know whether that was called in the huddle or from the sidelines that this was to be an option play, because these guys are not running routes. So Joe decides to keep it, and if he does that, he's got to make the hit. He's gotta get that ball out, or he's going to get killed, and that's on him. So Stanley was made, at first when you watch this play, Stanley looks really stupid. He gets beat by this rookie, just thrown to the ground. And everybody thinks, oh man, Joe is under pressure. No, that's on Joe. That's on Joe. He's got to give the ball or he's got to hit. He's got to hit this slant. We'll watch it in a high speed or a regular speed, excuse me. He just didn't know. He just doesn't seem to have an aptitude for this play. Not yet, anyway.